Hi guys, this is Jennifer with One Crafty Sister. How are you guys tonight? I am so excited. Today has been a whirlwind of a day. Besides the fact that it was crazy hectic at work today on my lunch break, it was crazy because this went live today, the new Stampin' Up! Catalog. So I'm going to give a couple minutes for you guys to jump on, and then we're going to have a fun catalog tour and go through some of the new features that are in our annual Stampin' Up! Catalog that launched today. So I'm going to share really quick to my group, so give me a second, and when you jump on, just give me a quick hello and let me know who's here and where you're joining from. I would love to know where you are tuning in from tonight. I am in Gainesville, Florida. Hi, Becky. How are you? Hi, Nicole. Hey, Audra. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you. All right, over here. Hi, Liz. Wow, it's so lovely to see some friendly faces on here tonight. All right, so today is a super duper fun day in the world of Stampin' Up! It was the launch of the new annual catalog, the 2020-2021 annual catalog. And that means that it has been a really exciting day. Demonstrators had some early chances to view it and pre-order from it. So we've been playing a little bit. I've played just a little bit, but starting this week is when my full-blown new catalog stamping starts happening. And so if you don't have one yet, this is how pretty the new annual catalog is. If you need one and you do not have a demonstrator, put a comment below and I'll get in touch with you and see about getting one in your hands. This started today at 2 o'clock. And we were lucky to find out that Stampin' Up! Opened the little window for ordering a little bit early. So I am ready to take you guys on a tour through this awesome catalog. And the reason why I want to do this is because, first of all, these catalogs are amazing resources for us as crafty people. Nicole, it's supposed to be a secret that you spent a small fortune. We're not supposed to tell those secrets. So these catalogs are amazing resources, not only for the products that Stampin' Up! Offers that you get through, some of you are demonstrators on your own that you might have shopped today. Some of you are my customers. Some of you might need a demonstrator. These catalogs are full of inspiration, techniques, support for crafting and ideas. Like it's just really chock full. And it's laid out a little differently this year. And I want to make sure that every one of you is able to navigate through this and be aware of all the cool things that they put in here that are there to make our experience even more fun as we shop through or enjoy this catalog. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining. So before I get to this, before I turn the camera down and show you the actual catalog, if you don't have a catalog in your hands yet, I wanted to share with you how you can look at a PDF of our catalog. So if you go to just simply stampinup.com, you don't even have to go to my website. Just go to stampinup.com and go to the very bottom of the page, and there's a menu item that says catalogs, and you can click there and see there's two PDFs for our two current catalogs. There's the new annual catalog that'll look like this, and then also I'm going to show you a little tiny one that's in here. This one here, there is a mini catalog that's called Make Beautiful Things, and that is what we call our beginner stamper catalog. And it's not necessarily for someone who hasn't stamped, although it is a great little catalog for someone who's new because it's not as big and overwhelming as our annual catalog. But it's also a great little resource for some quick and simple project ideas for any level crafter who just wants to see some cute, adorable projects that can be made with minimal supplies. And even maybe like no design work because Stampin' Up! Did all the work for you. So I always love it when they do all the work for me. So you can go to the Stampin' Up! Website. Like I was saying, I get distracted. I got to bring myself back. And you can actually download the PDFs to your computer or look at them online. So if you don't have one, you can flip through it that way. Some people like to have their book in the hand. Some people can do fine with a 225-page PDF. So it's a great thing to learn and know where that is. If you're on my email list, I emailed out that link this morning in the email letting you know that the new catalog was live. So you can always go to that email as well and click on the link to grab your catalog PDFs. And if you're not on my email list yet, you're going to want to be. So make sure that on my One Crafty Sister business page that you go up in the very top of the page, there is a button that says sign up. That sign up is simply to sign up for my newsletter or my email in my email list. So go ahead and make sure you sign up there because that's the first place that I'm going to let people know about upcoming classes and events, whether they're virtual or in person, and any of the promotions and stuff that are going on with Stampin' Up! So you want to do that. All right, you guys ready to take a walk through this catalog? Let's flip the camera down and get started. So here is this beauty. Now I have taken mine to a local print shop, and so yours will not come like this, but I had it bound, and I also had my front cover laminated because my catalog gets a lot of wear and tear throughout the year, so I wanted to make it nice and sturdy. So you can take yours to a local print shop if you want to get this done. It could cost anywhere from, let's say, $7 to $15, depending on what place you bring it to, for them to laminate and bind it. And if you don't want it laminated, you can at least get it spiral bound, and it makes it a lot easier to just flip the catalog open. So, and I don't know if you noticed, I had our Make Beautiful Things mini catalog attached on the inside here so that I could have it easily at my hand's reach. So I first want to point out just the beautiful colors in this catalog. We're going to get to what these colors are. These are our new in colors. But what you've got here on the inside of the catalog is a quick little page reference for where your punches are, for where your paper trimmer is, the Stamparatus, and a couple of our new tools that aren't available yet but will be sometime hopefully this year. So we're waiting. I'm going to tell you more about that, but just a little quick, this is a way to navigate to some really commonly visited pages. And then on page 1 of the actual catalog, this is a little section showing you where all of our product suites are. So our product suites are broken up into All Occasion, Love, Thanks, and Support, Kids and Babies, Birthday, Artistic Expression, and then all the accessories and more are in the back of the catalog. So this is a great way to know, like, all right, I'm looking for a tool. Well, this is going to tell you turn to page 140. Let's see if you guys can see this. It says turn to page 140. Focus there. To see accessories such as papers, inks, adhesives, tools, and embellishments, and more. So, and also refers you to an index because we have a stamp index in the back. And then I want you to notice these two little icons down here, which you will see throughout the catalog. So this one says select products bundled together with 10% savings for you. So anytime you see that little circle that says 10%, you know that you're going to get 2 products that are bundled together at a 10% discount. And if you see this fun little red N, this means that this is a new product in this catalog and not been offered before. So that is just a couple little icons that you're going to want to remember for your time in the catalog. All right. We always have a welcome page, and it's always fun to read the message from our co-founder and chair of the Stampin' Up! Board, Shelly Gardner. But I also love this page because they always share their family pictures. They're a very family-oriented group of lovely people. And then also right here, something that it's called the Statement of the Heart, something that's very close to my heart. And I just want to read it to you guys real quick. To love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishment. In this, we make a difference. So basically what that means is that this is about a lot more than stamps, inks, and paper. Our stamps, inks, and paper are used, that it's kind of a medium for us to share what we love and enjoy creativity with others, and to hopefully make a difference in the lives of those that we bring in contact with all of these lovely high quality products. So that's our statement of the heart. On page 3, it kind of gives you an overview of our different type of stamps. So if you're very familiar with us, you know that we have some red rubber stamps that are called Cling. These are very sticky labels that go on our red rubber stamps that keep them on your clear blocks like no tomorrow. And then our photopolymer are transparent stamps that you can see through, which makes it really easy to line up or create great scenes with your stamp sets. This is new in our catalog, this section here called Stampin' Up! And I really like this because what it does is it gives you some pointers to where you can find some really cool techniques in our catalog. So this says two-step stampin', page 27. Layer specially designed images for a memorable look. Two-step sets are marked throughout the catalog. So let's just flip to page 27 really quick so I can show you that. So this on page, it says page 27. This is not what's on, oh yes, okay. I'm looking and I don't see what I'm looking for. So you'll see here it says two-step stampin'. And so it shows you that this stamp set, the High Tide, is a two-step stamp. It says it right here underneath the information for the stamp set. And then it shows you here that you can create a layered image in 2 simple steps. Stamp the base image first, then the overlaying detailed image. So it gives you some great tips on how to create fun little stamping techniques on your projects. Here's another one, stamping off. Stamp multiple times without re-inking your stamp to add dimension and create variations in color. So we'll just hop over there really quick. So you can see here that it talks about stamping off. So you're going to stamp, you're going to ink up your stamp, you're going to stamp off on a piece of scratch paper, and then you're going to stamp it onto your project to get a lighter, softer look with your stamps. Okay, so that is a fun new section and reference for this catalog. So I hope you guys will have fun checking out all these techniques and trying them in your own crafty adventures. And while we're talking about, this is an adventure as well, so if you have any friends that you think that would like to be here for this catalog tour, just go ahead and click share and share this video with your crafty friends so they can join along with us, because the more the merrier. One of the things I fell in love with is so evident here on page 4 and 5. This is one of the things I fell in love with Stampin' Up! For in the very beginning. and that is their color coordination. They are top notch with coordinating their paper with their ribbons, with their embellishments, with their dies. So this is just a good, number one, it's a gorgeous display of all the flowers that you can make with all of our punches and dies and even some ribbon flowers. But it's just so pretty showing you how all of our products coordinate and how all of our colors look so fabulous together. So that's a little bit on our color coordination, which no one does it better than Stampin' Up! Color coordination. Um, Here's a little bit of information on using punches and dies in your projects, and it refers you to the pages where the dies and punches are. So you'll see these images whenever there is a punch that coordinates or a punch in the catalog or dies. And we'll get to those in a minute. The next section, starting on page 6, is our kit section. Now, kits are phenomenal for a bunch of reasons. Number one, they're phenomenal if you are a casual stamper who doesn't want to have a lot of products or tools in your house. You don't want to have a bunch of big ink pads, and you don't want paper trimmers and all kind of nonsense and die cut machines all over your house. Then these kits are for you. They're also for crafters who just want to make a quick card and they don't want to go through the time it might take for them to design a card. They need something quick. They can pull out their kit and put together some fun cards. So our ultimate kit is our paper pumpkin, which this is a monthly subscription, which several of you I'm sure are very familiar with. And this you can subscribe to the monthly paper pumpkin each month by the 10th of the month to get the following month's kit. So right now you can subscribe to get the June paper pumpkin kit, and when you subscribe for that in June, you'll be getting a box of sunshine. It's a special kit that was created by or with the help of our CEO, Sarah Douglas, who's the daughter of the co-founder. And it is an awesome box of happiness to get. The paper pumpkin is a box of happiness, but the whole kit in June is actually a box of sunshine. So it's a box that you can fill with all kind of yellow things to make someone smile. So we've got a new kit, the Simply Citrus kit, and Looking Up, which is returning. So these are great all-inclusive kits that come with everything that you need besides maybe scissors and glue. It comes with your stamp and inks and everything else. And then we have a project kit, a new Gorgeous Posies project kit, and one of our product suites or product medley, which is more detailed and has dies, stamps, ribbon, paper. It's a very avid crafter's kit, but it gives you everything you need in one item to be able to create some amazing products. Okay. You'll also see on some of our stamp sets this logo here that says distinctive. So can you see that? It says distinctive. So this means that this stamp set is a distinctive stamp set, and that means that it's a photorealistic image that has shading built into the design of the stamp. So that makes it really cool and artistic. All right, let's carry on. This is how you will see every one of our very lovely coordinating product suites showcased in this catalog. And what's great about this is you can see everything in the catalog, and that's in that suite collection. And if you wanted the entire suite collection, so everything that was here, there's one easy number that you can put in to order the entire suite collection. And it shows you here everything that is in this beautiful suite. Now, maybe you don't want it all, or you can't afford it all, or you just don't need it all. So you flip the page, and these are the individual bundles that are in this product suite. Again, you'll remember that 10% bundle discount that you get, so you'll see that here. And here's another little image I want to show you guys that's new. This is a new style of stamp. this says reversibles. So you've got stamps here that are actually reversible. So you use one side of the stamp for the solid color and one side of the stamp for the actual jar, lined jar. So that is a new type of stamp that Stampin' Up! Came out with in the last year or so. And so you'll see that little reversibles image there. Do you guys see some things that you like? Let me know if you see anything that you like so far. We're a few pages in. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. So I would love to know when you see something that you love, so drop a comment in to let me know which thing you love the most. So we'll continue on. You'll see that we have some great project inspirations here that you can use to copy as ideas for your projects. And again, you'll keep seeing these little bundle outlines in the 10% off. And then here's another new feature of the catalog is when you see these lovely projects, you might see something that says shop the project. So this tells you which things were used on these projects. So you've got All Things Fabulous and Tasteful Touches, which are the stamp sets used here, but it also shows you the embellishments that are used on these projects and the page number. So you can either grab the information here to order them or go to the pages in the back of the catalog to see some more details. Lynn, you want to place an order? What's stopping you? Hi, Sandy. Welcome. Yeah, the reversibles are so cool. Here is another new kind of section in our catalog or feature is the Step It Up feature. So what they've done here is they've got a card that is done one way and then they've taken and stepped the card up to make it even more fancier to show you how you can take the same card and turn it up a notch to get an even fancier project, which I like. And this actually starts with very simple. So this would be like a beginner stamper and then a casual stamper and then this for our avid stamper with all the fun features and techniques. Okay. Just beautiful projects and color all through this catalog. And I don't know about you guys, but I just wanted to show you something that I do is anytime I have a stamp set or a bundle, I take and I highlight in my catalog so I know that I have it. So that's how I keep track of what I have and know what I need to order. Here's a new punch that we have that's called the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch, and it's great because you can make 6 different punch shapes with it out of one punch. That's on page 22. All right, so here's another one of those product suite collections. So again, it shows everything here, the designer series paper, embellishments, ribbons, everything that's part of that suite. And then you turn the page and there is specifics on the stamp set and the dies. Here's one of those techniques that we were talking about at the beginning. Okay. Now, because we're here on this page, I want to talk to you just for a minute. We have a new die cut and emboss machine coming. This is not available just yet. So you will see this is also on page 170 and 171 in the back of our catalog. This is the new Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine and the mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. So these will be available sometime, hopefully in the near future. We're waiting to hear that timeline. They're here to kind of wet your whistle. All of our whistles are wetted and we're so ready for them and can't wait to let you know when we will all be able to get these in our hands. They are sleek and fancy and they fold up compact. And I love that there's a mini option for someone who may not want all the dies but might like to be able to use some dies and some smaller embossing folders. It's a great tool for travel as well, travel crafting. All right, you'll also see new in this catalog color palettes. So this is showing you that in these projects here, these are the colors that are featured. So these are a great place to go when you want to craft a project and you don't know where to start. So you can come here and pull out these 5 colors and put them together on projects, and you will have a beautifully done project that is featuring a color palette that has been put together by our artisan design team. This is one of my favorite new stamp sets, the Whiskey Business. I ordered this today. I have a couple nephews that drink whiskey and a father-in-law that I think will love a card made with a whiskey glass on it. All right, let's see. Looking for new features. Here's another Shop the Project where it tells you all the things that you need to be able to create those projects. We've got some awesome new dies coming out. This is another technique tip. So you'll see some of these Stampin' in Style. This teaches you about how to do some techniques with the Stamparatus, and is showing you some of those on the projects here below. Playful Pets, one of our fun new sweet collections. This reminds me of a Disney scene. I think this dog needs to have a piece of spaghetti going over to another dog. This dog, and maybe colored gray. This just reminds me of, oh, there's a gray one. That's why he reminds me of that. From Lady and the Tramp. All right. Give you guys these little sneak peeks. Here's another new feature showing here. If you like this project, you might also like the Under My Umbrella stamp set. So this is using the Under My Umbrella punch, and it coordinates with a stamp set. So the catalog is kind of letting you know that if you like this project, there is some coordinating products that go with it. Because sometimes there's so much and we maybe don't realize how much there is in this catalog and we'll miss something, right? We've got another distinctive ink here, and anytime you see this gold icon here that says 1 million, these are stamp sets that our $1 Million demonstrators helped design with our design team. So this one is for $1 Million Sales Achiever Terry Gaines. This is the stamp set that she designed. Here's another $1 Million stamp set. This is so cute, Hippo Happiness. Hippopotamus, sheep, and unicorns and butterflies. What more could you want? I can't wait to get my hands on this one. This is one of my favorites that I ordered today, so it will be coming. Here's some more techniques on heat embossing. And here's one of those step it up sections again. So we have a casual crafter or a beginner stamper card, a casual crafter, and an avid, so you can see how this card is taken from simple to wow in 3 steps. More color palettes. I love the color palettes. Here is some tips on how to take more than one product suite and put them together. So you might have a stamp set that coordinates with another product, and they're letting you know here how you can mix those across your projects. So lots of good resources here. The holiday season in here. So that Shop the Project again. So if you like these projects, these are some of the tools that were used to make them. Another Shop the Project. We have a fun new mini paper pumpkin box. I'm excited to see those little tiny rectangle boxes. Great for little gifties. All right, so I think we've kind of gone through a lot of the things that you'll see throughout the catalog. So besides just continuing to look at the pretty pictures, let's hop back to the section where all of our other supplies and tools start. So this is where our stamps, so we went inks, you know, the basics of Stampin' Up! Is stamps, ink, and paper. So here it starts with a little bit of a little guide to where all your important things are. So if you're looking for, this is a good page to flag, and I'll actually put some tabs on my catalog, which I haven't done yet, but your cardstock pages, they're all here so that you can quickly, easily get to them. And here are our color collections, and I wanted to share a couple things with you. Number one, they've made it really easy by having all the products that are available in this color in one row. So this is our Calypso Coral, and if you read down here and see that all of these come in this color, you've got your cardstock, ink pad, your classic Stampin' Pad, refill, and Stampin' Blends. Now, one thing you may not see anywhere else, in our last catalog we had a whole page that showed the Stampin' Blends. The Stampin' Blends are now on the color collection, so you'll see them on the base of here, and they now come in pairs of 2. So you'll receive a light and a dark together as a pair. So you'll see those there. And here are our new ink colors. So if you remember when we started, I kind of showed you these, how pretty those ink colors are. So let me show you some projects really quick since we're on the color page to show off these ink color cards. So the first color, new color, is Cinnamon Cider. So check these out and tell me which one is your favorite. So this is Cinnamon Cider, and this is featuring one of our new sunflower dyes and lots of Wink of Stella to make it sparkly. This is Just Jade. Then we have Bumblebee. I love that, just so bright and cheery. Then we have the bright Magenta Madness. And next we have Misty Moonlight. So out of all 5 of those, tell me which one is your favorite. Don't they look great all together? I think they look awesome together. So Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight. How about that? Now, if you're here, make sure that you drop a comment in to let me know, because I will be doing a drawing for a prize tomorrow. So you want to drop a comment, because that's how I'm going to put you into the drawing, and I am going to be giving away one of my favorite stamp sets out of the new catalog. Sandy, you like the cinnamon one? Yeah, it's a great color and we don't have anything like it. I agree. I am going to be giving away one of my favorite stamp sets, the Tasteful Touches. So we didn't actually look at this, but let me show you. I'm going to show you the page. So in the back of our catalog, starting on page 189, is a stamp index. So you can take and find in your stamp index, Tasteful Touches is on page 124. So let me just show you really quick the suite, because this is one of my favorite suites in the whole catalog. This In Good Taste collection, suite collection. I love these designer series papers. It is full of wood grain, stone tiles, ceramic tiles, textiles, just super duper uber modern cool designer series paper. I'm so excited about that. And this is the stamp set that coordinates with the suite, Tasteful Touches. Lynn says, I'm dropping a comment. Yes, you are. So here's the lovely stamp set. It coordinates with the Tasteful Labels dies. So you can see those in the back of the book on page Where is it? Here we go, page 179. So I'll just show you really quick before we continue. So here are the Tasteful Touches dies that this coordinates with. So if you win this, the next thing you'll need to do is place an order for your Tasteful Labels dies. So remember that if you win this. Okay. So here again is our color collection, letting you know all the products, the ink and paper products that we have in each color. Next we have our assortments and bundles. We do have several bundles where you can save 10% when you get a bundle of any of our collections, like a bundle of ink refillers or bundles of our ink pads. We also have background paper, designer series paper backgrounds in all of our color families. So in the brights, neutrals, regals, subtles, and in both of our in color collections. And then up here you'll see cardstock assortments, including 12 by 12 cardstock assortments in all of our color families. We have our Stampin' Storage, which is not Stampin' Storage. I just call it's Storage by Stampin' Up. Our product storage for our inks, markers, refills, some embellishments. So these are customizable and adjustable to your space. And then we have a new layout for most of our tools right here. So we've got a couple new products, and remember you'll see that little, that's probably hard to see. So we've got the little N, the little red N there, which means new. So on here, not as many new things, but we do have some new water painters. So what I love about these is these are more economically priced than what we had in our previous catalog. You get 3 different water painters. So you get a fine tip, a medium tip, and a large flat tip, which gives you the ability to do lots more different watercoloring, and you get all 3 for $12. So that's a much better deal than what we had before. And then another new item that we have here is our classic Stampin' Spots. So if you just want a little collection of a variety of mini ink pads, you can get our Stampin' Spots, and they come with 8 colors for $24. That's a great, when I first started stamping, I had a whole collection of just the spots because at the time I couldn't afford to get all the rest. The next section is our lovely designer series paper. We're making our way to the end, so make sure you stay with me. We've got these lovely designer series papers. So many beautiful papers. I mean, Stampin' Up! Is known for their beautiful 12 by 12 papers. So a couple of my favorites again is this In Good Taste, which I showed before with the wood and the tile and textiles. This Forever Greenery is a gorgeous paper. They all are, but I love our Peony Garden designer series paper. And then also this World of Good designer series paper has some really cool background, kind of really natural and some metallics, but these are maps and different things that are just great on all kind of projects. We move into our tools, and this kind of gets you towards the more avid crafter. Well, we start with a tool, but then we're back at some of our paper basics and packaging. So we've got a new mini paper pumpkin box. These are all the things that are going to help make your projects that much better. So these are gifting packages. So if you like to make 3D things, like I really like to make things that are little gifts. You've got all these little supplies and packaging here to be able to do that. And all of our paper basics. A couple new items that we have is some velveteen paper and some rainbow glimmer paper. I can't wait to see what that looks like. We have our Memories and More section, which is for our memory keeping, but not just for memory keeping. So if you are into memory keeping, this is pocket style memory keeping, where we have pocket pages, and these lovely coordinated designed by Stampin' Up! Artists card kits that all of the cards are sized to fit perfectly in the pockets of the photo pocket pages. But these are also great for making cards. And because of that, Stampin' Up! Is so awesome to offer envelopes and card bases that coordinate with those sizes so that we can make quick and really awesome, beautiful cards with the Memories and More card packs. We have lots of fun new embellishments on page 156 through 158, and these are just things that take your crafting up to the next level. And now we are getting into some of our tools. So we have our tool basics, things that you can't live without. Your bone folder, your paper snips, your take your pick tool, and then some accessories for your take your pick tool, our die brush and the foam mats that come with these. These are things that every one of us should have in our stash. Is there anything on this page that you don't currently have? Tell me if there's anything on this page here that you don't have. Who has a bone folder? Does everyone have a bone folder? Maybe it doesn't look like this, but you have a bone folder. I have mine. You have some snips. I have mine right here. Yes, the die brush. I have my take your pick tool, which is somewhere right here on my desk, but not in my spot. Let's see. Oh, see, I knew it was here. My take your pick tool, and I have all the little extra parts for it here. And then there's also, and I don't have this in this room, but the die brush here that attaches to your take your pick tool so that you can clean out all your detailed die cuts. All right, we've got our ribbons and twines. And then these are our adhesives. So we have some new adhesives this year. So we have Stampin' Seal and Stampin' Seal Plus. So these are two new Instant Bond permanent adhesives. One is stronger than it all. Sue says she has it all except some things are older. That's okay. Old and wise does the job. Well-loved products. That's okay. So the Stampin' Seal and the Stampin' Seal Plus are new Instant Bond permanent adhesive rollers. And so our Stampin' Seal is made for your regular card making projects, and the Stampin' Seal Plus is made for strong seal that adheres 3D projects and heavier layers to your projects. So I have not tried these yet, but they're on the way, and I can't wait to see how these work. Because we have needed some new adhesives, so that's awesome. And also another thing I'm really excited about are these new foam adhesive sheets. So you can cut out die cut images out of foam adhesive sheets. They come in a pack of 6 sheets that are 4.5 by 4 5/16. So something like that. And you can see here they cut out some die cut letters. Here's some more of your accessories, all your clear blocks, your cleaning, your chamois, your Stampin' Scrub. And we have a little bit of change here. We now have our Stampin' Mist is in a full-size bottle with a spray top instead of a small bottle and a refill. Oh, Nicole, I can't wait to try the adhesive either. For sure. Our Stamparatus is a tool that if you don't have, you want to figure out how to plan to put this on one of your orders in the future. This is a great tool for repeat stamping, for helping you line up your scenes on stamping, for mass producing. There's so many features that you can do with the Stamparatus. I really just need to do a whole class on using the Stamparatus, I think. And now we're down to our punches and dies. So punches are great ways to have just a lot of flexibility and variety, but they're very easy to use. Many of them coordinate with a stamp set, and some of them just coordinate with a lot of our sentiments in the catalog. We have a new section, okay, so we've got all of our punches here that you saw, and then we have a section of our punch bundles. So what's great about this is it gives you a whole nother look at this punch in action with a sample that's not found back here in the catalog where the rest of this is, where the rest of the suite is. So this tells you that this jar punch is part of the Jar of Flowers bundle, that it coordinates with a photopolymer stamp set, the Jar of Flowers stamp set that's on page 12. So take a look here at this project. We're going to go back to page 12. So here's the stamp set, and here's different projects made with that. So you've got 2 projects here featuring that lovely product suite, and then a whole nother one here just to give you even more inspiration. Again, here is a bundle, the Posted for You bundle, and it shows you again all the information of the stamp set that it coordinates. So this is a new section of our catalog, the punch bundles. Here's the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine that we talked about, and if you weren't with us in the beginning, this is not available yet, but it will be at some time in the future, hopefully sooner than later, and I can't wait for us to all get this in our hands. So that's on page 170 to 172, and you can take a look and see what we've got going on there and what you can look forward to. And then is our cut and emboss products. So we have our die bundles. So the same way we had punch bundles set out, they've got our die bundles here. So this is great because again, it lets you know that this die coordinates with a stamp set, and it gives you even more inspiration in projects here. Lots of new dies that are absolutely lovely, and these projects are just so dreamy. And then we have the rest of our dies that may not be in the die bundle section. So some of them, you know, like our layering dies, but they do let you know if there are stamp sets that they coordinate with. Lastly, we have our embossing folders. We have some new mini folders which work in our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. The folders are available now, and they do work in full-size die machines. So if you like these minis, you can still get them and use them in your full-size die machine. Even though they're made for the mini, they fit in the regulars, as you can see here. This is in the full-size one. All right. So now we're down to the last few pages of the catalog. So I want to talk to you a little bit about this section. Maybe you never looked at it. This is the Host and Earn section, and what's cool about this is it talks about the dollars in Stampin' Rewards that you can earn by getting together some of your friends to host a Stampin' Up! Workshop. And what's cool is right now in the month of June, you can get $25 more. So right now, when you have a $250 party, you would get $25. You would get 10% in Stampin' Rewards, so you would get $25. Right now, with our current promotion that's just for the month of June, you'll actually get $50. So you'll get an extra $25 when your party is at $250 in sales before tax and shipping. So I know right now you might be thinking, Jennifer, how are we supposed to get together with our friends for one of these classes? I am currently scheduling virtual workshops or card parties or whatever you want to call it. I'm happy to work out the details with you, and I'd love to help you get some free product and get the extra Stampin' Rewards that are available this month. There's also exclusive stamp sets here just for hostesses. So the only people that can get this are customers or demonstrators who spend at least $150 on an order. Then they can spend Stampin' Rewards to get these host sets. or a customer who has a workshop with their friends and earns some Stampin' Rewards through their party. So if you would like to have a virtual card party with your friends, just let me know. I would love to share some awesome projects with you, some live Stampin'. We can customize it however you'd like. And then if you really love everything that you see here and you're thinking, man, my wish list is long, then maybe it's time to consider the starter kit. Our starter kit is you probably heard me talk about this before. I don't keep this a secret because I think it's the best deal in the catalog. It's $99 for $125 worth of anything that you want out of the catalog that's currently available. But we have a special right now, which is add on any bundle from our entire product suite. So any of those punch bundles or die bundles. So remember, we have all these die bundles, and then we also had the punch bundles. You can get any one of those for free when you sign up or purchase the starter kit in the month of June. And then a couple more things is our stamp set index. So this is great for when you are looking, like here earlier, I had the stamp set and I wanted to see some other things that coordinated with it. So you can go find that stamp set here, and it will tell you what page it's on and also what type of stamp set it's on and the price. Our last index is the accessories index. So this is where you can come to find all the things that are not stamps or dies. This basically goes through all of our other things. So most of it is all the stuff that's in this back section of the catalog. You can find that in that index here. So it's time to kick off this new catalog. I would love for you guys to settle in and get familiar with the catalog. Spend a while getting used to it and playing with the product. And I am here to help you along the way. Flip my camera up. So that is my very first catalog tour. So I'm curious to know what you guys thought. Were there things about the catalog that you did not know that you learned by walking through here? Now, the purpose of this wasn't to go over every stamp, die, and punch that's in this catalog, but to show you some of the features that are new in the catalog that can help you in your crafting journey. It is lots of nice things, Nancy. So many nice things. But I just hope that by being more familiar with the way the catalog is laid out and the tools that have been provided for you, oh, thank you, Kat, that you can have a more enjoyable experience as you craft and enjoy your Stampin' Up! Products. So I wanted to share with you a few specials that are happening right now. We talked a little bit in the back. We talked about the starter kit special, which is the extra bundle of any price point. There is no limit, so any of the bundles that you want, you can add that on for free. Nicole says you liked learning about the different levels of cards displayed. Yeah, when it shows the 3 cards, that's a super cool way to see how a simple card is taken to wow and the steps in the middle. So we've got that special going on in June, which is the starter kit special. We also have our host reward special, so where you'll get $25 more when you have a $200 workshop or $250 workshop. You also get those rewards if you just shop for $250. So if you have a long wish list and you just want to shop, then you can get those $25 for you as an additional shopping spree. A couple other specials is I do have an ordering special for this week as it's the new catalog and it runs through Sunday at 8 o'clock. So if you place any order on my online store at onecraftysister.com using that host code that's right up there, You will receive, with any $30 order or more, you will get my 15 tutorial PDF that I offer to my customers each month with an order. It is 15 projects, all made with new product out of this catalog, pictures, step-by-step directions and measurements for you to recreate them. Oh, and there are some really cool projects this month. There's cards, there's 3D projects, there's even a wreath. So really, really cool 15 project tutorial for free when you place a $30 order with before tax and shipping. If your order is over $50 at the end of the month, you're going to get that PDF first. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to order a special brand new embellishment for you, and I'm going to send that in to you in the mail, and that will come to you at the beginning of next month. So that's with a $50 order. With a $100 order, you will get all of that. So you'll get the PDF, and next month you'll get your free brand new embellishment, but you'll also get a pack, a collection of 6x6 retired DSP of my choice. So you're going to get 40 pieces of 6x6 designer series paper from my retired collection, which, if anyone knows me, you know I have a thing for paper, and I have lots, and I would love to share it with you. So I'm going to send you a pack of that when you place any order over $100. If you place an order of $150 or more, you don't need to use that host code, because you get your own host rewards, your own Stampin' rewards. So you're still going to get all those goodies that I talked to you about. You're going to get the PDF, free PDF tutorial of the 15 projects. You're going to get an embellishment in the mail from me at the beginning of next month, and you're also going to get that 6x6 designer series paper collection from me. So those are some of the ordering specials. So Kelly asked, how is Stampin' Up! Doing with shipping times right now? So we are seeing some shipping delays, as a lot of people are. So if you are trying to get something for, something within 2 weeks, that's a little iffy. You can pay for expedited shipping. I paid for expedited shipping on my new catalog orders today. But I think they're working on around 9 days. I'm expecting to see some changes this week. So I'm stumbling a little bit, because just this week, Stampin' Up's warehouse went from their revised schedule back to a full schedule with regular shifts. So I am expecting to see some improvements, but I think that shipping has been taking 2 to 3 weeks on average right now. But I expect to see that continue to improve after we get through the first couple days of this catalog, and since we're back to a full regular schedule in the warehouse. So they had split their warehouse workers up into 2 shifts to minimize risk if any of them got sick with COVID. And so that is where we're at right now. So yes, there are some delays. I hope they're going to get better. The delays aren't all on their part. Sometimes it's delays on getting stuff into our warehouses. But usually you would know about that delay when you placed an order, because something would be on back order or not available. So I hope that answered your question. Let's think of what else. So we went over the ordering special with the host code. We've got the starter kit special. We have, yeah, it's not 7 to 8 weeks, Kelly. So I know we're used to, I mean, I haven't heard of anything 7 to 8 weeks, so I'm pretty certain they haven't been going that long at all, because I would be freaking out, and so would my team, and we haven't had that much waiting. Let's see, I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. Is there anything else more that you want to know about the new annual catalog before you are ready to place an order for something new? I want to know what you want to order first. I've asked you guys lots of questions, but I love hearing from you. And since we haven't been able to be face to face, then I want to talk to you here and I want to have a conversation. So I want you guys to answer me. Tell me, if you were place an order right now, and if you haven't already, what is the first thing that you want to get out of this new catalog? I will show you something that I ordered today that I'm excited about. Let me find it, find what page it's on. It is on page 84 of the catalog. And I'll give you a little. So this, let's see. Kelly says, what is my favorite thing so far? Oh my gosh. Well, hold on. Let me show you this first. So this is one of the things that I ordered today. This is the Peony Garden Suite, and peonies are my favorite flowers. And I don't think it's on this page. They have the most amazing, if you can see this flower right here, this is a 3D die cut flower. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And just as a little little tip, I'm going to be using that product suite for my tutorial project next month. So I may be making a super fancy 3D peony for the tutorial bundle that I'll be offering to you guys with your orders in July. And if you're on my team, you get that PDF every month at the beginning of the month, maybe on the 3rd of the month, because I haven't shared it with them yet, but I will tonight. So Kelly says, what's my favorite thing so far? I'm loving all the designer series papers. Oh my gosh, that touches the tasteful textures, whatever paper. I don't know all the names yet of everything because it's a lot of pretty stuff. Yeah, the In Good Taste designer series paper right here. That might be my favorite thing in the whole catalog. Let's see what else. So Sue says her orders have been taking 7 to 10 days from ordering. Okay, thanks, Sue. That's good to know. Kat says the In Color inks is the first thing she wants. Sandy loves the punches. Oh, there's some fun punches in there, Sandy. Kat says maybe the peony bundle and Playful Pets. Yep, Sue, you've got peonies too. Let's see, Lynn says the first thing she ordered today was the whale bundle. That is so cute. And then she ordered the jar of flowers bundle, dimensionals, and more envelopes so that you can send more cards. And Liz says she's going to order the sunflower. Now this is the sunflower die, but the stamp that goes with it is totally amazing as well. So, all right, guys, that is all of our tour tonight. Make sure if you're not signed up for my email list that you get signed up by that. Remember, all you have to do is click sign up on the main page. Let's see, Nancy says she loves the peonies but also loves the timeless tulips. Yes, those are so great. They're not new, you're right, Nancy, but they are timeless, right? So who cares if they're not new? Nicole, she got lots. Got to help me use my gold rings. All right, we'll play with those. So I'm totally excited about everything that's coming in. Oh, the other thing is I posted my calendar, and you guys are going to want to tune in each Monday night at 8 o'clock. I'll be having a Facebook Live each Monday night, and I'm going to begin with featuring, obviously, new stuff out of the catalog each night. So it'll be 8 o'clock on Monday nights. And then there are also 2 virtual type classes that you can sign up for. I'm expecting to hopefully in July. Florida is transitioning into phase 2 on Friday. So I'm thinking that we're getting a little bit closer to being able to do some things in person. And so I'm still planning a virtual June for the most part. But in July, I'm thinking that we might be able to find some ways to stamp together. So I will be having a card class in the mail that features the stamp set Comfort and Hope. And if you have a catalog, if you want to see which stamp set that is, it's on page 88, and I'll show you guys here. And I'm waiting for my order to come in. So this is the stamp set, Comfort and Hope. So what's cool about it is it's got sentiments, and it also has some textures and cool shapes and designs to use. And so by this weekend, I'll have all the details for that class and what that will entail and what the cost is. I'm waiting for my order to come in so that I can figure a couple things out before I formalize that. But you'll have until Sunday the 14th to register for that card class in the mail. And then I'll also be doing an online workshop the third Saturday of the month. It's the first day of summer, so we're going to have a first day of summer workshop. So we're going to celebrate the summer with an online workshop on that Saturday. So pay attention for announcements about that, and I hope you guys will join me in those card classes so we can have some fun. The card class in the mail will be all the supplies to make 8 projects, 4 cards, 2 of each product, and a color PDF with pictures, measurements, and step-by-step instructions. And I'll also have a pre-recorded video for that. So there won't be a live stamping presentation, but there will be a pre-recorded video that you can have to watch as you assemble the projects and pause, rewind, whatever you need to do to get your projects done. And then the online workshop on the first day of summer, which I think is June 20th, I will do live stamping then, but there won't be a stamp along option, but there will be an option for you to get the kit for the class starting that day, the Saturday, and for the week after. So you'll learn more about that as we get closer to the workshop time and that I announce all that information, okay? So pencil those in on your calendar. Sunday the 14th will be the last day to register for the Comfort and Hope class, which I'll have all the information out this weekend for you. And then the 20th will be an online workshop. Will be a Facebook Live, kind of like this. Okay, guys? I hope you have a lovely evening, and I hope you learned something by walking through this catalog. And I cannot wait to get stamping with you guys. I'm so excited for my order to come in and to just get crazy with all the new products. So thanks for tuning in, and have a great night, guys. Bye.